Hey everyone, how's things going? It's Jeff Solberg, Jeff giving a hand here. We're a few weeks into the new year. How are your resolutions going? Are you doing them? Have you dropped off? I'll be honest, mine have been up and down a little bit, but one thing that I am focusing on and want to talk about today is mobility. So if you follow me or know who I am and stuff, I do a lot of activities, all types of stuff: Spartan, CrossFit, biking, running, rowing, everything. And this last year, COVID hit, we're all sequestered, doing things on our own at home and such. And I did a fundraiser for my foundation, and in that I rode my bike 250 miles. And so I was doing a lot of bike training, which was great for cardio, and my legs were moving a lot. But I was on a road bike, and if you can't, I was sitting here like this for hours. And I was literally coming in, finishing up, having biked 250 miles, and I hit this pothole in the subdivision. And when I hit it, arms were kind of locked out, and it jarred my spine, my back, and I didn't think anything of it. We're talking 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm dead tired, and I just wanted to go to bed. And I woke up, and I could hardly move. I could hardly turn my head from side to side. And I go, okay, I jarred things a little bit, and I just kept doing my thing and stuff. But every morning I'd wake up and it would be very stiff. And I take my 4-legged child, Tia, for a walk every morning before I go to work, and on weekends too. We do it real early. And I found, we walk almost half a mile every morning, and that would loosen me up. And I wasn't feeling great, but I was feeling better and stuff. But as I was listening to my body and observing my body, my actions and stuff, and I noticed several things. Tension within my body. And I want to say the tension was interesting, and how I noticed the tension was I kind of curled my toes. They were always curled. They didn't lay flat. My foot laid flat, but my toes were always kind of under tension and curled up a little bit. And another thing that I noticed was, okay, if I got up and if I was going to try and put on my sock on one leg, oh, hell, I couldn't balance. And thank God I didn't get pulled over, because if the cop thought I was drunk and wanted me to walk the line or stand on one leg, I'd be sitting here looking at him. Hey, doc or officer, I'm straight as a board here, but I'm sorry, I can't balance whatsoever. And so I took a step back a little bit. I'd done quite a feat, 250 miles on a bike. And so I didn't need to go big and stuff. Shoot, a lot of people tell me I need to be in a rocking chair 20-year-olds, especially when I'm trying to spank them a little bit in a competition. But I started spending more time on my rowing machine. And I found doing that loosened me up, the hinge in my hips, my back, my shoulders and stuff, and it slowly started going away. And I'll throw a little tidbit out here. I go to a yoga studio here in Farmington, Utah called Root to Rise. And Saturday mornings, Brian, good friend of mine, does this deep stretch class for stiff bodies. I joke I'm the Tin Man. I'm stiff as a board a lot of times. And so since Thanksgiving, I've pretty much hit every Saturday. And I got quarantined for COVID through the holidays, and I am grateful they do a Zoom of the class. So while I was on lockdown here at the house, I pulled up Zoom and did the class here at the house. And I am loosening up in areas now. There were some things, one things I noticed, you know, lifting and stuff, they always say, okay, you need to break center with parallel with your legs. Well, I'd get down here. Yeah, I'm breaking, I'm good. This is a good squat, but that's as far as I could go. Well, now I drop down. Yeah, it's a little bit further. It's quite a bit further for me, honestly. I had a few inches there. But also I started seeing my toes, and this is an exaggeration, they were like this, but they were starting to spread out. And honestly, my feet feels flatter, more stable. And, you know, I can balance on one leg. That was a challenge. And so, you know, especially for us older people that have gone through years of inactivity and stuff. I sit a lot at work. I am mobile a lot, but I also sit a lot. Come home, sit and watch TV, whatnot. I am working on changing those things where if I would be sitting down, no, I'm sitting down on the floor doing the activity, stretching to open up, because I am feeling a lot better. I feel like going on walks more. It just gives you more support, confidence, stability, and feels good. You know, another activity within the yoga class, and you know, here I am, 3-finger amputation, and I'm going to get up close for this, but it's kind of hard to tell. But my hand, you know, that is basically, if you can see, as straight as I can get things. But in this yoga class, we've done some activities, and in my initial accident, it took the tendons, when it pulled my fingers off, it took the tendons clear up close to my elbow. Long strings of tendons. So what I have up here still is unknown, so to speak, and stuff. And so I'm missing all types of stuff. And while I try and do as much with both hands and everything there's still a lot of limitations within this hand. But in this yoga class, we have done activities working to open up our shoulders, our rotator cuffs and stuff. And in those activities, I'm feeling all these weird sensations going down my arm to my hand and stuff. And I'm picking up, you know, there's tension here. You might have a problem here, but in all actuality, the origination of this problem here is up your chain, through your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, and stuff. So, as we come into the new year, I challenge you all to spend more time on mobility. And I don't care, I'm reaching out to everybody, but also my adaptive friends that are leg amputees, that might have neurological issues from CP to, paralysis and stuff, to take and spend more time. If you're in a wheelchair, all you got are 2 arms now, if you're lucky, if you're not a quad. And you got to do everything possible to make those things last as long as possible for you without damaging them. So, mobility, stretching, doing activities, yoga, Tai Chi, Pilates, whatever it is, find something, and I will bet money that you start doing these activities, and it can be simple activities at your house. Go to your steps, stretching out your heels and calves and stuff, but do that stuff. Get away from sitting around. I challenge you to sit on the floor and stretch to watch TV. I listen to a lot of Audible books today. I was listening to a book by Mark Victor Hansen. Says get on the treadmill. You want to watch TV? Watch TV as you're walking on your treadmill. Another thing in his book, we sit too much. If you sit for an hour, that hour you should spend at least 7 minutes standing up, stretching, doing. How many of us can touch our toes? It's a stretch. But I can remember less than 10 years ago when I could kiss my thighs. I was limber enough. That's my goal for this year. Get limber enough to be stable. And you get limber, mobile, and stuff, you will get stronger. Have a great day. This is Jeff giving a hand for New Year Challenge, mobility. Go and do it. Thank you.